so many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Alrighty.
Is she immoral?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Rude.
Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide?
Now, there's a ton of merchants here, which is fantastic.
Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
Not very diplomatic this time.
Ursa's murder.
Not now.
All right.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
Family portrait. So I have to actually, like...
It looks like
Yeah.
a picture of Olin's family. Let's see what's underneath.
Little hatch.
Hey,
Little
how did that get
secret thing.
Question is, how to get through it.
here? Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Burning fire kind of dangerous in an empty house? You're not wrong. That does seem like a fairly bad idea. All right.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
Subtle.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Can appreciate a little bit of subtlety, right?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his
So
wife
he was
and child
coerced
captive.
into doing
They?
bad things.
Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
All right.
There's your
That's
proof.
everything.
Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He
I mean, it
called
was a
himself
door. You are
friend.
correct.
That backstabbing cheat.
You are correct.
How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you. Through Olin.
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
It's
All
a
by
Skype
yourself?
call. Yeah, kind of.
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen,
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
All right. There we go. Great success. And now we have access to Meridian, and there are so many side quests in Meridian.
Smells like
You're an
nothing I've ever
outlander.
smelled before.
Nora from the look of you.
Is that some
I bet
kind
you're a
of
machine
spice?
hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the
Hey,
feast.
Kelly. I'm doing well.
You just can't eat
How
the
about
food.
yourself?
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe. But it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
He seems like a nice guy. Bitter, maybe. So here we can buy treasure boxes. An unreliable source of stuff. Basically, he just sells all the treasure boxes. I didn't know there was this many of them. Interesting. But oh dude, this is what the desert glass and the slag shine glass can be used for, is to trade for these. So we'll have to remember that. We'll have to remember not to sell any more of those at this point. We can probably unload some of these like bad modifications. We have quite a few of them that are quite not good. Like this one. We'll keep the resist fire one just in case. That's pretty good, actually. Resist shock. Sure, we'll get rid of that. We'll keep the damage ones. Actually, we'll get rid of this one. That opens up some more space for us.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
And then there's another... there's so many, like, merchants and stuff around here. They're, like, everywhere. Like this person, special items. You can buy these and then trade them to the other person, it looks like. for various goodies, I guess.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me
Someone
an envoy
ate
to
his
Banu.
bitter. Yeah.
I work on their behalf.
Bitteros.
Looking for sacred relics.
Spending the
to
day
return
playing
to their
Siri
homeland,
or playing Ori.
Red Earth.
Nice.
I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them. You ready? Let's trade then.
We don't have any of these at the moment. This is all DLC stuff. But you can get these treasure boxes, which are quite good. At least I think they're DLC
Come on
stuff.
back
I might
if
be
you find
wrong.
any Banuk goods. I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
But there's, yeah. So this is Meridian. Meridian is a very big city with, it's honestly like more than a little bit confusing sometimes. Because like, look at the size of this place. It's just, it's massive. It's so big. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff here.
No shadows in the moon base.
Some exploration that we can do, some items we can find, stuff like that, you know. Some of it better than others. Most of this stuff is just going to be, you know, big trash, but that's okay. 1 second. Wifey needs to tell me something. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so we have another merchant here.
Nora, you're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks
Head to bed.
criminals and traitors with her
Alright,
second
have a good one,
sight.
Flatter.
If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell...
I agree,
they ran
Norman.
out of
This game
fear
is
of
indeed
retribution.
amazing. There are rumors of a
As an honor
Steam
guard
PC
to a venerable
release at
priest,
some
my nephew
point,
had no
but
choice
just
but to go
rumors.
with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword.
Welcome back, Ammon.
Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Okay. And then there's more merchants. Don't think they really have anything that I want. Looks like it's basically all the same stuff we've been seeing for a while. I will take the free sample box, though.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an Outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels? emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones. They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring
He's a
me
dude
these
that collects
vessels
coffee
in sets
mugs.
of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship.
They held sacred
But
something.
I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the
Sacrilegious.
truth be
I
known.
know.
I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
I don't think we can actually do any of this at the moment. Because you need, like, specific... It's not just any 4. You need specific ones. But basically, you collect these, and then you can trade them and get stuff. So, kind of a nifty little sort of thing.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Yes. You look capable. You might do. Come here if you will.
So that's all of them. Still gotta find a way into the main little place. But it's not here, I don't think. Like, actually, I think there's actually a staircase you gotta go up. Now that I'm remembering, I think you actually have to go like up a staircase, and then it's like yeah, right up here. I remember now. Although here's another batch of merchants we should check with. Oh, these are ones we've already talked with all these guys. Okay, so we go not there. We go up here.
There's someone out there.
And then back around. And this is where we can go to get to this quest. We're just gonna unlock all the side quests and do them, kind of as we go along.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spire's shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
So many
No.
snapjaws there. Yeah.
But it
There's a
can
few.
help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of the new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Tell me about
Where's
your brother.
now?
Dead,
He
right?
waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope.
Yep.
He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
All right. There's that. We got some stuff we can grab there. And then I know that there was another... Yeah. Like over this way. Well, here. Ish. Something like that, anyway. Doesn't look like there's a stairway down. Here we go.
Able-bodied adventurers. Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund.
Yep, 30
Did
minutes
you come
until
to
the
the
pupper
city
needs to go
looking
out.
for work? Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I
Tell
did
me what
look
you
into
need.
your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
All right. There we go. So, we've gotten a fair amount of little side quests. We've gotten an errand, and we've gotten a new objective for all this kind of stuff. We have to find Olin, the excavation site, which actually is that this excavation site? No, it's a very different excavation site. It's all the way up here. Okay, because this is also the big dig site right here is all good as well. Okay, so there's also the Hunter's Lodge, but we don't want to go to the Hunter's Lodge until we actually have Hunter's things. We've got a crime scene investigation we can do. And soon, and we also have a bunch of hunting we gotta do for merchants and stuff. So let's find specialty merchant, specialty hunting. That's just a regular merchant over there. Machine resources. And it doesn't say what kind of merchant this is. Let's go find out. There's a merchant over here that we either haven't talked to or that's just a regular merchant.